Welcome to Success Conversations, Episode 2. My name is Meenakshi Sundaram. I'm Chartered Accountant, Management Accountant, past Chairperson of Bahrain Chapter of ICAI, John Maxwell Team Certified Trainer, Speaker, and a Coach. In this episode, we are going to have a conversation with two wonderful personalities. Mr. Sridhar, the Chartered Accountant, past Chairperson of Bahrain Chapter of ICAI, blog writer, artist, humor champion, and Group CEO of Trafco Group of Companies in Bahrain. The second person whom we are going to meet today is Mr. Tavamani, Chartered Accountant, Management Accountant, past Chairperson of Madurai branch of ICAI, folk dancer, a person who has won Kalai Mamani Award, a top award from Tamil Nadu state government for contribution to arts and culture. He is also volunteered in the Tamil Nadu Police Warden Association. Now the interview starts with Mr. Sridhar talking about his childhood days.
Yes, sir. Coming to my childhood days, talking about childhood days is always nostalgic because like every other person, my alma mater days are always interesting and I've got a lot of anecdotes to cherish with. I am hailing from a town called Trichirappalli, Trichy. My father was a government servant. He was a cooperative sub-registrar. He was on deputation to various cooperative banks as internal auditor. So, from a middle class family with a meager saving, he was finding it difficult to make both ends meet. And somehow he was managing to, raise all the 5 kids. And he was very particular about giving good education to all the children at the cost of his hard work. And certainly he saw the benefits before he passed away. And we are 3 brothers and 2 sisters. The other 2 brothers are also finance professionals. One is practicing cost accountant. The other one is a banker in other Gulf country. Sisters are well settled. So I would never forget my childhood days from Trichy because I had a lot of friends. More than my studies, I was spending a lot of time with my friends, going around, watching movies. Especially our CA days are unforgettable because the more and more you fail, you get a lot of friends and you enjoy, talking about your experience with your friends, and that itself is a good experience that you will learn. And initially, basically I'm a science graduate and not a BCom. Like all South Indians, we always try to become engineer or doctor, and if you don't get it, most of the people join CA, and those who are not ready to go for CA, they will go for bank probationary exam and all those things. This is the typical South Indian way of approaching the life. So like other friends, I also took up BSc since I couldn't get admission for engineering, but I did my graduation from Allahabad University since my sister was there. So it was easy for me to pick up Hindi very fast in 2-3 years. But after BSc, I was not knowing what to do. But it was my elder brother who basically cajoled me to take up this course, that is ICWA first. So I started doing ICWA, and successfully I completed my inter also. So then my father and brother, both of them said, why don't you pursue chartered accountancy course also. So that's how I got into CA. And my father took some loan and he paid some 3,000 rupees premium to the chartered accountant under whom I did my articles.
Okay, let's not open about the old secrets.
But what I did after completing my inter, I moved out of Trichy and I got not a very good job, some odd job in Bombay, and I started doing my final, but I had to give a break of 2 years before I completed my final because I was busy with my office work. Getting leave was difficult. So I had a break of 2 years. Then one day my mother gave some peace of mind to me. So with that, I took up seriously and I completed my CA from Bombay, WARC. Then the rest is history.
Thank you, sir. I know it's definitely great travel from a very humble background, and I would, in fact, our other guest also has come from a similar humble background. So, Dominic sir, can you talk about your background? I believe your parents are both are not. Maybe I think school dropouts, if I understand correctly, and then you decided to study and do CA, and also tell us more about what prompted you to go for CA.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. First of all, I take this opportunity to thank our CA Meenakshi Sundaram sir for inviting me to this success conversation. Once again, good evening, everyone. I shall tell about my parents first. My mother was uneducated. She didn't go to school even a single day. She didn't know how to sign. She could not read Tamil. My father studied up to 3rd standard. They got a small grocery shop, petty shop, that's all. My mother also assisted this business. And up to 10th standard, I was a below average student. I was not able to first attempt. After I took commerce group, that is +1, and I studied in Tamil medium till +2. So then I finished BCom. Then I was doing MCom, regular college, visiting faculty, chartered accountant J. Silan, who had handled that income tax paper. And he told me about the CA, so I joined articleship in his firm. Along with CA, I started ISW also. Then I have completed both CA and ICWA. So he is a role model. My boss, Jay Silan, college faculty, and my boss in audit firm. So I never forget him. So with his help and my hard work, I succeeded.
Yeah, that's always there. Hard work definitely helps. Before I go to the next question, which is to Sridhar sir, I want to show something, and then the question will be based on that. You can see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Sridhar sir is known for his drawings, sketches. Of course, this is one of the proud moment for him, definitely. Proud moment for all CAs in Bahrain, especially. Seeing him on stage with our past President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam. And Sridhar also does something very, very specific. He's got a lot of talent in terms of drawing. This is actually from his house. A short portion which I have taken from his Facebook post. Sir, my question to you is, drawing is actually a passion for you. How are you able to, manage, find time, keep doing it? You're not left this passion go out of your life, and you pursue this passion consistently. How do you do that?
No, before I answer your question, I would say I started drawing from the age of, I can say, 10, 12 years. I was scribbling on some papers, and later I started drawing. But till date, I have not gone for any formal coaching for drawing. Maybe even now I regret that if I had gone for formal coaching, I would have taken the different, even taken this hobby to different dimensions like digital and all those things, which I've got time. Even now I can do it. Now coming to this passion on drawing, I started drawing, and till my college days, I was busy drawing all portraits, actors, celebrities. Then I gave a long break after I went for a job and other things. I gave a long break. Now I must thank Mark actually for Facebook, because after Facebook was introduced, maybe some 2012-13, I found that this is a very good platform for me to display my skills, exhibit my skills, and I started drawing vigorously. And Facebook was very helpful to display my skill, and that made me vigorously go deep into this passion, and even now I'm drawing. I would say almost every day I have to draw, even a small caricature or cartoon I have to draw. Now currently I am drawing for Mr. Delhi Ganesh sir. He's a South Indian actor, cine actor. So he is writing his article. Weekly 2 days he is publishing his articles. So for that he has requested me to draw the cartoon characters only. I'm drawing, not this thing for his posts. That's how it goes. Now your question is, how do I get time? That's a very good question, Sundar, because I would say now I got a lot of time, because you would know 2-3 years back I was taking up other roles, like I was the president of Bahrain Toastmasters, Chartered Accountants Toastmasters. I was the treasurer, vice chairman, chairman of Bahrain chapter of Chartered Accountants. Because I was busy with so many things. Now, at least now I'm free. After office hours, I come home at around 4:35 o'clock in the evening, because we work straight shift, 7 to 3:30. I spend about 1.5 hours for my walking and other things. So by 6:37, I'm free. So I'm able to get at least 1 or 2 hours, because partly I spend some time for my drawing, and the remaining time for my writing or blog writing. All those things.
Wow.
So it's going on. But Friday, Saturday, we get a lot of time. Somehow I manage successfully.
That's. And you learned it on your own, isn't it? The drawing.
Yeah. Yes, I learned
so
it on my own.
If you put your mind, you can gain anything. You can learn anything you want, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Now I would like to mention about Vivek Kapoor, who is also there, one of the participants. He has been last 3-4 years, he has been literally on my shoulder, asking me to start a website kind of thing, and half of the work he is doing actually for me. I was postponing because of the other, because I am occupied with other things. So now I think gradually I will start doing that also. I must thank that I have got a very good well-wisher who is literally after me to start this.
But that is no contribution for that is no contribution in your skills either.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Keep inspiring us with your artwork, and keep enthralling us with your artwork. Definitely. I will now move to the next question to our next guest. Can you see the screen? Yeah. Okay. So he has got another passion, for which he got the Kalaimamani Award, folk dancing. This art form is called Karagatam in Tamil.
Karagatam.
So the question to you is that at which age you actually started this, and how it became a kind of a passion for you?
Yeah. Actually, when I was a student of SPN College, Vellachami Nadar College, Madurai, become second year, University conducted a youth festival for students. So there are 84 events in the youth festival. Folk dance was one of the events. So our college selected students and gave them coaching students. I gave my name, and my friend Mr. Jafar Hussain Mira is Muslim. He helped me to involve in the activity in the dance. Then we participated so many inter-college and international, inter-university competitions and won lot of prizes. Then I fell in love to loving Karagam. Next, I performed more than 1,000 programs. So wherever I get a stage, I perform. In marriage function or any Lions club activities or even birthday function also I did. So the Karagam is actually helped me so much. I can say that it gives concentration power. Actually, everyone think about me when the part will fall down. But my confidence is I have to dance with the part. Everyone appreciated. So I studied CA parallelly. I performed Karagam also.
Great.
For the past 25 years, I performed Karagam so that Collector of Madurai given a award, collector award for continuously performing Karagam for the past 25 years. And some few people asked me, after completing CA, you will perform dance, Karagam. But I actually said them and proved them. I got the stage of CA in regional conference, national conference, and international conference. In CA and ISWA, I performed this dance in front of the chartered accountant as a chartered accountant.
That's great.
Yes, sir. Thank you. One of the best performance in Chennai, in Kamaraj Rangam, when our CAT and Maragan sir was president of ICAI. So I got the opportunity to perform on the stage in front of so many chartered accountants. So everyone is blessed and appreciated me and gave a standing ovation. It is a great credit to my arts. So now the same journey is going on. Till now I am performing Karagam.
That's great.
Then, yes. I will tell you about the Kalaimamani Award next.
Yeah, you can tell about that also, because that is something which you got for Karagam, isn't it? So that's one of the top award you got. So
yes,
we would be happy to hear about it.
Yeah, actually, I performed Karagam in international conference in 2010. It was published the Dinamalar magazine. It was published in the Dinamalar magazine. Dinamalar Nyayamalar. In the article, they wished me, congratulated me to get a Kalaimamani Award. So this point sparked in mind. Then I approached my master, folk dance master, Karagam master, Madurai, P. Somasundaram. He helped me. He asked me to submit the documents to the ELIC Nadaga Mandram. The then secretary of the ELIC Nadaga Mandram, Sachu Madam, senior actors, and the president, Deva sir, he personally invited these dignitaries to Madurai and performed in front of them. And we invited the commissioner of Madurai and the collector of Madurai, mayor of Madurai, so many audience. So we performed Karagam, everyone appreciated. Then our papers forwarded to the ELIC Nadaga Mandram. Then they forwarded to represent to the Tamil Nadu government. In 2019, for the this Kalaimamani Award for the 8 years. So a single stroke they arranged one function in Chennai. In 2009, I received, 2019, I received a Kalaimamani award from the hands of our Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Edappadi Palaniswamy, for the year 2018. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Super, sir. So normally what happens is generally, the general talk is that chartered accountants are, they are only number persons. They're not, they don't generally do much in arts. But we have two great personalities just to prove that it's not right, and chartered accountants can do in any field. Of course, there are a lot of chartered accountants in various other fields, even singer, Carnatic music also, I think they have chartered accountants, yes. So I would put the next question to, again, Sridhar sir. Of course, he mentioned about this when he was talking about, yes, this is the one, isn't it? Sridhar sir, this is the art that you're doing for, but now I think this is being done, the time that is given to you is very short, isn't it?
Yeah, because weekly through 2 times he writes, that is Friday and Monday. So between Friday and Monday, I have to draw 2 sketches. Between Monday and Friday, I have to draw 2 or 3. And it's not that I draw and he publishes it immediately. It will be sent to him. He will make some changes. Like yesterday, I drew one grandma and grandfather. But I made grandma in a sitting posture, stretching her legs. So Delhi Ganesha said, no, those days ladies do not, stretch their legs in front of the husband as a mark of respect. So you make her stand. So when somebody is in a sitting posture, making her stand means I have to, erase it, or I have to raise the height of her this thing so that the image goes up. So what I did something to show that she is a bit far away from her husband. That we can do some by drawing some lines on the floor just to show that she is away from him. So I made her still. I maintain the same height, but I made her stand actually. So these are some nuances that you have to do while doing it. At the back end,
yeah.
Yes,
my question is, every year you do this Lord Ganesh for the New Year puja.
Yeah.
How do you get ideas?
Yeah. In fact, I must thank another fellow chartered accountant, C.A. Anand, who was doing it before I started doing this. He was doing it for, you can say, 4 or 5 years, till the year 2004. And most of the Bahrain people know that our fellow chartered accountant CA Sham Krishnan, he conducts a grand puja with home and all those things, yaha and all those things on the New Year day, on the 1st of January in his house. You could see almost all the South Indians in his house, or I would say Indians in his house. Such a big gathering it will be. So for that, Anand was making Ganesha. He used to display that statue or a big idol kind of thing, made of anything that he thinks of. Like on the previous day, he decides that he should make Ganesha with plantain leaf or something like that, or some other leaf, or wheat flour. So he does it. But unfortunately, he had to leave the island in 2004. Then I took up that job. So the last, you can say 15, 16 years, I've been doing it. And I should be thanking all my friends. Yeah, because every year, my friends, 4 or 5 days before the puja, they send the theme, like, can you do this? Can you do with pencil? Can you do with cotton? Can you do with dates? Can you do with fruits? So in fact, my wife helps me in conceiving some idea. And 5 days before the puja, we start it. Now, only that 5 days only we get some idea. Before that, even if you rake your brains, you will not get any idea. So then we do that in 5 years, assisted by my wife and children.
But that's definitely very good, actually. There's a whole lot of fan following for only seeing that Ganesh. So many people come for only for that, actually. I mean, of course,
because
get the blessings also.
Many people would be very keen or inquisitive to know
what is that?
This Ganesha is made of what? Either it is pencil. This time I made it with pencil and eraser. Last year with pasta. Before that with flowers. Before that with the dates, plantain, banana, orange, fruits.
That's great, actually.
I must thank Shah only for this.
I would go to the next one is to Thaumani sir. Yes. Yeah. I think this is the first time I am seeing a chartered accountant wearing a police uniform. I don't know where many of you, I mean, not many would have seen it actually. So I'm surprised when I saw this and when I heard about it. So I would now request Thaumani sir to speak about this. What is that you do wearing this uniform?
Sir, I was a concurrent auditor of an organization in Madurai, Medicia. Then I met the treasurer of Medicia, that organization. He was the chief of the Tamil Nadu Police Traffic Warden. So I asked him how to join this organization, sir, because I like this service. Immediately he said that this is a procedure to join this organization. This is a voluntary organization, but the office is inside of the commissioner office. So you just apply for this one, then they will conduct interview. Then commissioner conducted an interview. Then I told about this, my interest and everything, self-interest. Here no salary and all. This is a honorary service. The uniform and so on, everything is, we have to buy. Then 2 days in a week, normally 2 to 4 hours in a week, we have to service for the government with the police officers. So normally we assist the police officers, or we are the liaison between the police and the general public.
Oh, okay. So you will be assigned the job from them. Every week you have to go there and ask what is your...
Yeah. We have to go to the... our office, it is inside of the office. Our senior allot the place to do the service. There is 3 types of things. One is environment. We regulate the traffic. The normal days. Normal day means here in Madurai, Tuesday and Friday, 2 days, evening 6:30 to 8:30. So 2 hours in a day, so 4 hours. So we regulate the traffic. And another one is we give the second education. We give the road safety awareness to the school students or college students.
I will come to that.
So I wear the uniform and serve for the society.
Okay.
With salary.
That's something definitely very, very great. Community service is definitely a great thing. And taking up something like this, spending your money and getting uniform and servicing public with police uniform is not easy.
Yes,
you have to listen to so many things.
We cannot wear it.
So you're doing a great job. Definitely, that's brilliant. Now I'll move to next question to Sridhar. I think, I think it's a short video. Now, I probably start from the middle. You can search for Sridhar in this video.
By the way, you can tell who is this person on the screen.
The person on the screen is actually one of
actors.
Great personality. He's also, cine actor from Tamil Nadu. Great Carnatic singer. His son was in Bahrain. He was working in Bahrain, chartered accountant, Arjun. He's now in Kuwait. So let's play this video.
Villager. Anjaru madamachute. Yes. Chinna ponni pune kanni odu. Chinna ponni.
Okay. Now that's something. At least I don't know this side of Sridhar. So I was surprised to see this actually. Sir, so can you tell something about this?
No, you don't
About
say
your
this
musical proficiency.
Yeah, don't say this side of Sridhar. This is a very small side of Sridhar only. I can say less than 5%. Because, of course, I do play tabla even now for some satsang, which we have every week. Not now, because of the lockdown, we have stopped it. Otherwise, I'm playing it every month for for our satsang. This tabla playing also, I just learned on my own. When I came to Bahrain,
You are like Eklavya.
so when I came to Bahrain in '94, I started attending some Sai bhajans, Chinmaya bhajans. So I got really fascinated with this instrument. As such, I am very much interested in music, listening to music, singing, and all those things. So I was waiting for some opportunity to learn, and one Mr. Bandari was very popular in Bahrain, playing tabla for all the satsangs. So somehow I joined him. He said, "You just come with me, sit next to me. That don't worry about the perfection. Whenever I sing, you just play. Don't worry, and I will increase the sound of my harmonium to cover your flaws." So I was learning. So gradually, I was regularly going to him, and after some time, I didn't get chance to go for the satsang with my preoccupations. But that's it. Nothing more to talk about tabla as of now.
But that's something very interesting.
Son, I put my younger son for tabla classes, and he learned. He was playing very well.
Okay. Now I want to again go back to the one more video. This is also something very interesting.
Well, news now
Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
from Tamil Nadu, and from today, wearing a helmet becomes mandatory for two-wheeler riders in Tamil Nadu. And guess who's campaigning? Lord Yum. Sam Daniels sent us this report.
The Lord of Death Yama on Madurai roads raising awareness about road safety. This after the Madras High Court ruled that all two-wheeler riders have to wear helmets from July 1st. Though 41,000 people have...
Okay. So for those who are wondering what is this video doing here, and the person who is dressed up like Lord Emma is our Avamani sir. So can you talk about this?
Thank you, sir. Actually, I acted so many drama in my college life, and dance also my favorite one. So that it is this traffic warden organization jointly organized with the Madurai City Police awareness camp. So usually we go to the school and the college and meet the people, meet the student, and give the awareness about traffic. But this time, entirely different. The police department asked me to do something different. It is like a new concept. So everyone should remember your program, and they compulsory wear the helmet in Madurai. So immediately there is a plan like this. The Yaman directly comes to the public place. We arranged one two-wheeler. The motorist using the cell phone at the time of riding. If fell down, instead of ambulance coming, the Yaman coming on the spot. Then Yaman told the person, "You have 74 years life, and why you wasted your life without hands or legs and all. You use the helmet and go peacefully." This is the concept of the drama. It was, I really appreciated. It was published in all newspapers and TV. Jaya TV. It goes up to NDTV. So that is the great thing. But in Madurai, everyone follows traffic rules. They are going with the helmet. I'm happy. So our message reached the public. So the one of the service.
That's a great service actually, and a chartered accountant featuring in NDTV news segment for a different role, actually. No? That's something great, actually. No? So I will quickly go for one question. With that, we'll open up now for the audience. So Sridhar sir, I want to ask this question to you before I move to Dominic sir. You started off as, I think, is it senior accountant in Trafco?
No, accountant.
Accountant, and then you moved up to become CEO of Trafco. What
Group
is that?
CEO, yes.
Yeah, group CEO. So what is that one value that if you have to tell people, what is that one thing that really makes a difference? What helped you to grow in the organization?
Yeah, in the beginning of my speech, I was mentioning about my dad, actually. Being from a very humble background, in the lower middle class family, my father was working in government departments, and he always was making sure that his hands were clean. He was maintaining a very clean sheet of himself. He never allowed us to utter a single word of lie, actually, during our childhood days. So honesty and integrity are the two mantras that he always taught us. He wanted us to follow throughout our career. That was his ambition. Now, when I joined Trafco, before joining Trafco, this is my first job in Gulf, actually. Before joining Trafco, I was attending a lot of interviews in Bombay when I was around, say, 31 or 31 years. With some 4 or 5 years experience as accountant, I was attending a lot of interviews for the position of assistant manager, senior accountant or finance manager position. And I would say most of the interviews were, in one word, I would say utter failures, because the interviewer could easily make out that I was just blabbering and I was just flying the kite without any direction kind of thing. And I couldn't get a very good job. So, in fact, I wrote about my interviews in Facebook also. It became very popular. So, one particular interview changed my life. That interview was, in Taj Hotel, Colaba area, Bombay. And the chairman of our company had come to Bombay to interview me. First time I was meeting an Arab national with Arabic attire, with a robe and all those headgear kind of thing. So I was well prepared to impress him. So I thought he will ask something about inventory, receivable and all those things. So he told me that say something about yourself, and I was just saying something about myself. He cut me short. Don't talk too much. Just tell me, are you sending money to your father every month? So that time I was not sending, but still, in order not to lose this job offer, I said, yes, sir, I am sending every month. He said, see, I don't care whether you are a CA or not. I want honesty and integrity to be the two main ingredients that you possess. If you have that, certainly you have a job. Somehow that clicked, actually. That interview clicked, and I was in Bahrain in 1994. I have completed 26 years as of now. First job, hopefully last job, because I'm planning to seek retirement also very soon. Now in Trafco, I joined as a deputy chief accountant. I was the junior most amongst all the skilled staff, I would say, because ours is FMCG company, mostly with laborers, with some 10-15 managers. I was the junior most. Life was very tough those days, but certainly I always keep whatever my father used to say in the corner of my mind, that I should not utter a lie, and this somehow helped me. And I joined this company when there was a big financial irregularity took place many years back. And fortunately, I was part of the team who were investigating, and I was one of the persons who were, helping the board to unearth the anomaly, and successfully we came out of it. So maybe that gave me access, to be more close to the board. That helped me to grow in my ladder also. So from deputy chief accountant, I became chief accountant, finance manager, group finance controller. And in 15 years, I became the CFO. And after some time, when the vacancy for the group CEO came, the board had no second thought in choosing me because of my background. And so this helped me to grow in my career. And second thing, in office also, I would say I have a very good team of managers working for me, and I enjoy the support. The board of the directors are very kind. They treat us as like like their family members. So that certainly will help me. And apart from all these things, you need divine support also, I would say. Without that, nothing is possible. I chant every day Sundarkand chapter number 40 for 5 minutes. That certainly somebody said it will help, and it still is helping me. That's it.
Thank you, sir. So integrity and honesty are the two things that's very critical. Okay, before I move to the audience, I would ask Thawumani sir, what is that one thing that you want to tell as a value that you have been following all your life?
There is a time management, sir. Following.
Very good.
So, yeah, I follow the time. So, I can act so many line. So, suppose I am not able to go for at the right time now, I will inform them and I will get the excuse from them. So, time management is very, very important. Next thing is I can concentrate fully on arts, sir. But some friends give an idea that it is a basic thing. So I concentrated on my studies and qualified as a chartered accountant. Now no problem for me, money no problem at all. And my wife also working in a bank in Madurai, so no problem for that. Now I perform this Karagam at free of cost for the benefit of that is improving or developing this art. Because this Karagam art is in the hands of the poor people. They are struggling, and for the money they are using vulgar words, and their dress also in awkward. But we changed these things. We performed only on the stage with the clear, neat dress and all. So we bring this art to the college or school students. We perform at free of cost. Wherever we go, we don't claim any money and all. Suppose any expenses, no, that small things will are no fees for us. That is
it's a great service for the art actually, because I know this form of art is probably not dying, but definitely it's not having getting the right interest from the youngsters. So
actually this art dedicated to gods, sir, goddess Kaliamman. After end, no, I dedicated this art to my area goddess Kaliamman. Every year for Pangadi Pongal, I perform for 3 days without any fees and all. So Veradama irundu kuda Samikaga is still going on for more than 7 years, sir.
Great, sir. It's a great service you have been doing. So well, let's open for audience. If we have anyone want to ask any question, probably we can.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a question from Savitri Rajan. Sridhar sir, is there any field you wanted to venture but couldn't?
It's for me, yeah, Sundar?
Yeah, Sridhar sir, yes, it's for you.
The question was asked by
Savitri.
Madam Savitri.
Yes.
Savitri. Thank you very much, madam, for asking this question. What you ask is a very genuine question. For quite some time, I was, always longing to be a singer, but God never gave me a good throat, actually. Then somebody said, no, if your throat is not good, still you can choose some song so that you can match your throat with that particular song. So recently, I started singing in Smule, actually. In order to keep everybody happy, I don't want to publish those songs. I would like to learn it for some more time. Once my throat becomes all right, then I will see. Otherwise, let this be another passion within myself.
You have a great voice, sir. You can do it. I will listen to you. Don't worry.
Hopefully, one day. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we can ask
I have
Ajay?
another question.
Vivek. Yes, Vivek.
Yeah. So, question is for Sridhar.
Yes.
Yes, Vivek.
You know, as they popularly say, age is just a number, and I never experienced it before I met Sridhar. So my first interaction with him was when I requested him to be the treasurer for the chapter during my term, and then I addressed him as Sridhar sir. Then he said, "No need for this sir," and we called him Sridhar. And then as the relationship and the bond grew stronger, one day I told him, you know, I'm planning to go to Georgia. And within 3 hours, he also booked his tickets and he and his wife joined. And on that trip, I truly uncovered Sridhar in terms of, I did not feel that I'm traveling with somebody who is 20 years older to me and he still is the same joyful attitude, like, or rather more joyful than me. And I had a lot to learn from Sridhar. So how do you maintain that?
Hello?
How do you maintain that? How do you live that term when age is just a number, and how do you remain so? You gel well with all age groups is my question to you.
He is very young, Vivek.
Yeah, I agree with you, Vivek.
This next March, I'll be turning 60. But here, since Vivek asked this question, I have to make a mention about Vivek also. As Vivek said, both of us were in the committee, and Vivek was the chairman of the committee of Bahrain chapter of Bahrain chapter EXCOM, and I was the treasurer. I learned a lot of things from Vivek. Age, as you rightly said, age is just a number. That even though you are younger to me, I really learned a lot of skills, lot of things, decision making, get things done. I used to tell my wife Usha also that you see a lot of things I'm learning from Vivek. He used to always use the word, "Arey karna to karna padega." That is the only word he used to say, and people used to do it. So I would say he's a visionary, and he had a great plans for taking our chapter to the next level. And I would say before him, the past mentors also started taking the chapter to a different level with the new ideas and all those things. And Vivek joined in between, and he also did his best from his side. And I was his predecessor after 2 years, and still I follow certain things which I learned from him. Thank you, Vivek, for giving some directions for me also.
You're welcome, but that doesn't answer my question.
No, Vivek, it answered. I'll tell you how he answered it actually.
Okay.
See, he is keeping his mind open for learning from anyone. Okay, so that makes him the youngest in the hall.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I prefer to move around with only young guys. So that I look more young with others.
Thank you for the answer.
Thank you.
Okay, Ajay is asking some question. Ajay's question is to both the panelists. When you are speaking, there is so much of energy and enthusiasm. How do you manage to keep doing this consistently? Hello?
Yeah.
This is for both of you. And Kapil Ji is asking one question for CA Thavamani.
Yeah.
How do you manage juggling within all the tasks with keeping your family happy too?
Kapil Ji, only in the last, you can say 10 years, we are alone actually. I have 2 kids.
Sir, Kapil's question is for Thavamani.
Yeah, okay, good. Let him answer first.
No problem, sir. No problem.
No.
So 2 questions you have to answer, Thavamani sir.
Yes,
one
sir,
question
yes,
is,
sir.
how are you able to keep energy and enthusiasm always? That's one thing. Second is, how are you able to manage, too many things at the same time?
Yes.
Keeping your family also happy.
Yeah. Actually, when my marriage, the chief guest introduced to me all the participants or the guest. He's a best performer. So one word to his wife: you should not. There is trouble or give the trouble. Perform him. And there is always you have to go with him And that is the best word he has given to my wife. And my wife also appreciated me. Each and every program I am ready to go. He helped me. Even on the stage or out of the stage, everywhere, my wife helped. Because a lot of recognitions coming from the public, even newspaper or TV, a lot of things. So that, and this is the main art I involved in this art. So, first support from the family, then only I can go out freely.
That's always correct, yes.
Yes, sir. And I'm a good father of my children and everyone. And then I know the limit of everything. This is the thing. That is a time management is important time.
Perfect. Time management is what really matters.
Yeah. Then young and energetic. There is I am a 52 years old. So now I am perform this art for continuously nearly half an hour to an hour. I can perform. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is telling this police service also only for this. That was physical exercise. Simply sit in our office, do the work. But in for this police service, we have to stand in that is in middle of the street. We do the service. So I keep myself like that, sir.
Fit, yeah, that's important. Sridhar sir, your energy.
Yeah.
What is the secret behind your energy?
At 60 years.
Nothing particular, Sundar. The doctors generally say after 40 years, everyone should go for medical checkup. You should walk for 1 hour. You should keep yourself away from all this stress and other things. You see, when I was 50, I had my angioplasty. How it came, I do not know, because I don't have cholesterol, I don't have BP, I don't have family history. But somebody said it could be because of your stress. In fact, I would not say even I had so much stress. But that particular day, I decided that why to think about so many things which are not going to come, or thinking more about future. My wife is always an inspiration. So she always used to say that don't talk about the past, don't think about future, live the present life happily. So that was the time I took a decision, to take things easily. And all these hobbies are helping me to, keep me engaged. So that was one of the reasons I joined this Toastmasters, and I should thank Uday, who inspired me to join the chapter Uday with Vivek. So that's how I keep myself busy, and this will go on. And I learned that, at the end of the day, you are here only to, keep everybody happy and enjoy the well wishes of your friends, and start spreading love and passion. So these things are possible only if you keep smiling, which I still do.
Yeah, you always, despite any situation, I have not seen you getting worked up. You smile and the situation really vanishes in front of you. So we have two guests coming in. Shanavas is here. He wanted to ask some question. Before that, there is a question from, is it Arun or is it Nisha? Or is it from both of them? Behind every success story, there is always a fear of failure. So, Sridhar sir, this is for you.
Yeah.
What is your biggest fear and how do you handle it?
See, the answer is very simple. The biggest fear for any person is the fear of death. I don't think anything else is worth thinking of. So that is the reason we always say that you seek divine help, go into spiritual life, chant a lot of mantras, because these mantras have proved to be, very useful. When you chant, your breath becomes, smooth and streamlined. So fear of death is there for everyone. Of course, I don't want to say, I don't want to tell a lie that even I do have, but as we read a lot of scriptures and we read a lot of spiritual books, it says that just come what may, just accept what is lying ahead of you. So this is what I follow. Thanks for asking this question, Arun. Arun or Nisha? It's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. There is another question from Ramesh. It was in the beginning of the when we started the conversation.
Vanakkam, Ramesh. Ramesh wanted me to say in Tamil.
Yeah.
Something in Tamil.
And there is a question from Venkat Subramaniam from Chennai. Venkat, how is the current scenario in Bahrain? I think we can leave that question. If at all you want to say something very shortly, you can say something very shortly.
No, like all the other countries, we are also following the social distancing, and lockdown continues here, and we observe all the norms and rules fixed by the government, and hopefully we see the brighter days ahead of us.
Okay, so we are almost there, 5 o'clock. So it's time for us to wind up. If there is any question, anyone want to ask any question, can you please raise your hand? Yes, yeah, Shanavas, yes, you can ask the question. Shanavas. Okay, this is again for Sridhar. This question is to Sridhar again from Shanavas. One question to you, Sridhar sir. Before that, there's another question to Thavamani sir from Shubhashri. How do you propose to continue your legacy? That's for Thavamani sir. So, are you teaching any kids this particular art? Thavamani sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah. We are coach of this dance for many school and colleges. Not only for the past 25 years. Wow. Because in 1990 we coached some students. Now they are that is after they are in 50 age. So in their college 50th year golden jubilee, the old alumni performed this karagam on the stage after 25 years. So now also we are the coach of the team. So that's the things going on. If anybody is building now, we will.
You will teach them. Very good, sir. That's great. Now, this question is to Sridhar from Shanavas. Why did you choose to do CA over drawing? You could have been, the next Hussain, MF Hussain, it seems.
No, if I had chosen drawing, I wouldn't have got good friends like Kapil sir, Shanavas, Sundar, Meenakshi Sundar, Vivek, Uday and all. So I can always become MF Hussain after my 60 years.
Okay. There is a question from someone by name Infinitisium. I know who is the person. I will not tell the name now.
Oh, really?
Because he always comes with different names and tries to put a googly actually. We know who is that. Okay, Ajay is telling it is Mahesh. Ajay, come on, we know. Okay, the question is Dronacharya. Dronacharya, I don't know who is Dronacharya here. If you were to give one advice to all the participants on how to handle successfully and have a long streak or streak. I don't think most of us here are vegetarians, so we don't like steak. So I think it is streak, basically, yeah. So, Sridhar sir, you can answer this, then I will go to, same question I will put to Thavamani sir also. So, I think we'll wind up to this question. Yeah.
I would always say that the respect and the, treatment that you enjoy from others is primarily for your position and the stature that you are holding. The moment you lose the position, people, I don't think the same respect you will enjoy, because there are a lot of examples. So it is always better to, have something on your own, some skills or some nature, some characteristics of your own, and always be humbled, grounded. So people will respect you irrespective of your position. This is what I learned actually. And second thing is talking less communicates more effectively. So less talk, less said is more effectively communicated. So this also I learned from our chairman. When I go to our chairman, he doesn't allow me to sit with him for more than 3 minutes. So this is what I learned, and I would like to follow the same thing.
So Thavamani sir, maybe the same question if it is put across to you. What will be your suggestion? What is that one thing that people can do to remain successful?
Actually, in our school days, with the education, we concentrate some other things other than education, that is extracurricular activities. But we forget everything up to the school life, and next we come to the profession, we concentrate only on the profession. But we have some other phase also. But we want money, and we spend our full time for the profession. But my suggestion and advice, you, in addition with that, your profession, concentrate some other things for service to the nation, or for doing some entertainment. That is motivate the people to do a lot of things. That's all.
That's great, actually. Doing service, that's very, very kind advice, actually. If you want to remain successful, you have to be of some service to people around you. Because I just, today morning I was reading something, and one of the quotes that I remembered is, whatever you have, the gift that you possess is actually given to you, and it can be taken away. And we have seen a lot of people in the past also who reached great heights in their life for whatever they have, and then they just vanish. So being grounded and humble is something that's very important. I think the last question, okay, that's not a question. That's,
No, it's an appreciation for you.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for this wonderful session, actually. I have to thank both the wonderful personalities, Sridhar sir and Taumani sir, for giving time for this particular thing. And I really appreciate what you are doing, Taumani sir, for your time for developing an art and keeping the art, alive. That's something which is, yeah, as you said, as a CA, once you come and we all want to make money. Besides that, there should be something that we should give back to society, something that you are doing very good. And of course, Sridhar sir is, with all his writings, with the sketches that he draw, there are so many things that he does. He's also an inspiration for many. So it was a great session. A lot of things that I learned, actually, especially the two things that I'm going to carry on is whatever you do, manage your time and give your best. That's what I learned from Taumani sir. Keep something always.
I want to say something.
Yes, Venkat.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, it was a wonderful program for the last 1 hour or so. So thanks to, all three of you are very senior to me in the profession. I'm an aspiring young chartered accountant also. So from Chennai. So thanks to CA Meenakshi Sundaram sir being the host of the program. And I'm thankful to our honorable guest, CA Taumani sir and CA Sridhar sir. And what is one small thing, what is your advice and suggestion to this aspiring younger generation for people in Bahrain, India?
Okay, so I would...
Well, I had this session actually, luckily, so I have also some ready-made answers. So thank you very much for asking it once again. And what I realized at the end of the day is to be famous or to be satisfied. I'd rather like to live with the later. So I like to be satisfied, and satisfaction comes from within.
Okay, Shanavas,
when you realize that you are satisfied, you are giving back to the society, you are fulfilling your karma, you are doing karma well, then the former, which was left now, famous. That's become a byproduct. So that will come all along.
Thank you, Shanavas. That's the answer for the question asked. So you'll get famous if you put your best foot forward and work towards whatever you want. Maybe we can. There is one more person who has raised a hand. Actually, I think Ramesh. Sir, yes. Any questions?
Yes, sir. Good evening to all of you.
Yeah. Good evening.
Thank you so much for this lovely session. Would like to have more session. I may be greedy in asking, especially Mr. Sridhar sir. And thank you so much to Mr. Taumani and also Meenakshi sir for coordinating this wonderful evening. Actually, I joined a little bit late. Sorry for that. And I had a wonderful experience. So seriously, I would like to, have more sessions. Being, love to have these sessions to be, learn the secrets to be more successful and enthusiastic in your own life and keep the smile spreading, as Mr. Sridhar says.
Thank you.
And I wish them both good health and long live both of you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Thank
I've
you.
also given my request to CA Taumani sir and Sri Sridhar sir on Facebook. Please kindly
Yes.
accept it, sir.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure.
Thank you, sir.
Meenakshi
Thank
sir
you.
has
Thank you.
already given that, so he's already
Yeah,
accepted
Venkat.
that.
Venkat was asking one question that what is your simple advice to younger generation?
Yes, sir.
Didn't you, Venkat?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's it.
sir. Correct,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Because I wanted to answer you, but anyway, no problem. Shaz came in between, and a word about Shaz. If somebody is asking what is the meaning of hospitality, I will point my finger towards Shaz only, because you will know what is hospitality when you go to Delhi and be a guest for Shahnawaz Khan. Okay. Coming to Venkat's question on a piece of message for the younger generation, one very important thing which I want to say is our parents have struggled a lot to see what we are today. Actually, maybe sometimes they are alive to see our growth, or sometimes they are not alive to see how we prosper. But what we should not forget is not to forget the hard work put in by our parents to give a good education to us. And even if you get a good education, sustaining, maintaining it, and growing further in the ladder certainly depends on our skills and attitudes, for which certainly we always seek the blessings of our elders. In fact, today is my father's Tithi. There was some actually anniversary. So I wanted to convey this message to the younger generation that let us not forget our parents. Without their wishes, prayers, and support, we will not see our growth. So this is what I wanted to convey to younger generation.
Thank you, sir. I think let us wrap up now, because it's already 5:15. So
Yes, wonderful session, very good session. First session was a grand success, and this is also very good. And I wish you more and more interesting sessions like this to see our members unleash their hidden talents like this. And great kudos to you. Thank you.
thank you, sir. Thank you for joining. And
Thank you, Meenakshi Sundaram, sir. Your voice is sweet.
thank you for joining.
Thank you to all
And
the participants. Yes.
yeah, and for all the participants who have joined, who also asked questions and gave feedback.
Yes.
In fact, Kapil ji has specifically mentioned that
Yes.
one thing that he liked in all the both the panelists is, let me read out what he wrote. Actually, he said the common thing apart from the passion for art in the panelists and the host is their natural smile. Of course, so he included me also. Thank you. So the smile reflects on their nature and state of heart. So thanks a lot, Kapilji. Thanks a lot for Sridhar sir and Taumani. So
Thank you.
I think let's wind up here. So the great session. I have picked up honesty, integrity, humility, humbleness, and of course planning time. These are the great fact points that I have picked up from this particular session. Thank you again for joining. And,
Thank you very much.
And thank you, sir. We're ready to
Thank you.
come to Bahrain, sir.
We'll keep connected. Thank you.
Yeah, we are ready to come there.
Sure. Once everything is over, probably we'll call you to do a, come
Group
to our
photo.
chapter. Come to our chapter and do an event.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you.